I go to board, like this guy's pretty approachable. So I appreciate everybody that tapped in the past.
And we got a comment from Peppa Steppa, and he writes, greetings, brother.
Okay, saludos. What was that name? Peppa?
I think it's Peppa Steppa.
Okay, Peppa Steppa. Okay, that's cool. Sounds like some kind of new dance, no? Peppa Steppa.
You know what? I think I'm not sure because that's not like a word that we use in like LA or California, stepa. So I think when they use that word stepa, it kind of I think it translates into like being a rider. But correct me if I'm wrong.
Okay, what's up, stepa?
Yeah, he's a stepper.
Yeah. We gotta stay with the times, homeboy. We gotta stay with the times. Like I get up, like I'll be watching the news, and like if there's a new dance, I'll be in here. I put my window cover up, and I cover the dance so nobody hears me, and I'll be in here practicing. Like I'll be trying to imitate that, like copy the dance, You gotta stay with the times, homie. If not, you become a thing of the past, homie.
DJ Javi.
Yeah. So even with lingo, even with words, I'm like, why does that guy keep saying that? Let me look it up. And I'll have either Biddy K, me and Herbie get on there, like, hey, Google this for me. And we investigate and we find out. So, yeah, that's a new one. I will check that out. Hopefully, Peppa Steppa heard and he could tell us.
And Peppa Steppa escribió, God loves you.
Oh, man. Okay, yeah, I think, hey, gracias, homie. Thank you. Likewise, he loves everybody, homie.
Yeah.
He loves everybody. Yeah, I remember we had somebody from a ministry on there one time. Remember? I forgot the name.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
And I appreciate that. I'm a big believer in God. I'm not super religious, but I take all the prayers, man. Anybody want to say some prayers for me? I go to board next year, and I'm really trying to make it this time. I think I'm ready.
Hey, and we just got Tammy Wagner. She writes Merry Christmas on YouTube, and then we also got Mad Max 408. He writes Merry Christmas, James, and Merry Christmas to you and M Star Media. Hopefully you guys are doing well today and are able to enjoy your day. Hopefully you guys don't have to go to work, and I'm assuming if you guys are on listening to the stream, then you guys are at home relaxing in bed or in the fireplace in front of the TV with your loved ones.
Yeah. Chilling, huh?
Yeah.
That sounds like I miss that fool. I miss the smell of burning like wood at a fireplace and the sound it makes when it's burning.
When it's cracking. Yeah.
Yeah. I know nowadays people have like the screen. They got the heater on, but they got like a screen that looks like a fireplace, and that even looks cool. I could stare at that and go to sleep.
Yeah.
A nice warm house.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Homie, why don't you share with us for Christmas? Sister, what did Santa Claus bring you, homie?
Man, hey, you know what? Hey, I'm not gonna even lie. Yeah. So, hey, my lady, she looks out for me. She takes care of me. She, I opened up my gifts last night, like at midnight. She ended up getting me some spy lokes. The ones that I always wear. When we're in the video visits. She got me. Oh, because I lost a pair. I normally have two pairs. I always like to have a backup pair just in case I lose one. And we went to this taco fest that they had out here, like about a month or two ago. And me and my daughter, she wanted to get on this. They had this slide, where you use like a potato bag or it's like a bag, all right? So
it's like a sack.
A sack, a potato sack, yeah. And one of the times that I went up there, I had my lokes inside my pocket and I lost them, but I didn't realize it until maybe like a few hours later. I was digging through my pockets, I was looking for them. I was like, man, I lost them. So then when my lady heard that, she was like, that she was gonna give me some, I was like, nah, don't even trip because they're expensive. They're like $130. So
yeah, they are, bro.
I was like, nah, don't even trip, whatever. I'll just buy some cheap ones from the TikTok shop for like $5, and I'll just hopefully they have the UV protection. But she went above and beyond, and she bought me that. And what else did she give me? She bought me oh, you know what? So Trip. So you know how that one dude that did that one thing up in New York with that CEO from United. So I saw.
Yeah.
So you know he had like a jacket. He had a jacket like with a hoodie, and I was telling my lady like, "Damn, hey,
Yeah.
that shit's badass. I want one of those." And
Yeah.
and I think it was like a day or
Oh,
two after
hell
that
yeah.
somebody posted it up on a website like what kind of jacket it was. So I ended up buying it. It was a Levi's. Actually, sorry, I didn't buy it, but I showed my lady and she ended up buying it for me. So she gave me those looks
God, that's sick.
and the jacket. So yeah.
Hey, you know what? It's a trip you say that because I swear to you, I'm pretty good at like when they had the hush money trial.
Oh
I was
yeah.
like, oh yeah, hush money is gonna become a freak.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna make something out of hush money. And sure enough, a couple people made something out of it. And then when I seen that dude with that jacket and the way he had the hoodie up, I go, that kind of jacket is gonna sell a lot right now. Like right after that, and I bet you it has. It went up in sales, huh?
Yeah,
Not to glamorize what he did, you know. We gotta make sure we're not saying we're okay with that, but you know it does happen. You know?
so Trip, so on that
Yeah.
tip with that whole situation, a lot of people they're supporting him, and you know, and you know, and I could see where they're coming from because you know, at the end of the day, the insurance companies they play with people's lives. You know, they deny their claims off the back without like without proper documentation or
No
with a
feeling,
reason.
no heart,
Yeah,
no heart. They have no heart, you know. But yeah, it's messed up.
you know, but hey,
Wow,
it is what it
I didn't mean
is.
to trip. Yeah, I didn't mean to trip you right now when you were talking, but yeah, I thought
Nah.
about it real quick. I like, because I remember my dad used to go through that. You know, my dad had an old school that's still around to this day. And my dad was one of the supporters to that insurance company for when it first began. He was like pretty much passing out flyers for them and helping that company become what it is today.
Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
And then, like, pretty much treated my dad like nothing. And I told my dad, I go, Dad, remember you used to walk around with the little business cards and you were passing out these cards for people to apply for this life insurance?
Yeah.
And look at how big health insurance, and look at how big and humongous it is now. Are you still with them? He goes, no, mijo, they cut me. I'm like, what?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man, I was mad, bro, because my dad did go. My dad used to carry the business cards, and he got a bunch of his friends sign up for that same plan, you know? But yeah, they don't care about people; they care about money.
Yes, absolutely.
It's sad that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sad that happened, but it's an eye opener, and hopefully it could make some kind of change.
You know, I don't think so. You know what? Because you know, unfortunately, you know, people forget, you know, and it's a trip because, you know, so when that whole situation happened, and this is just, you know, from what I heard on the news or I read, you know, I don't know, if, you know, actually, you know, if it's actual and factual what I'm about to say, but they say after that, after he got got, they still went on with that meeting. You know, they didn't even stop it. You know, nothing. You know, they went ahead and gave like their figures to the stockholders to let them know where they were at. And man, man, you know what? Like, I think like, you know, like let's say like you're having a party or gathering for your family, and something ends up happening to one of your family members. I don't think you're gonna sit there and, you know, continue with the party. You know, that whole thing is, you know, that party would change from a party over to like, you know, to a
Le
morning
queda
session or
un
something.
restante de 60 segundos.
But you know, when it comes to money,
you know?
yeah,
Oh, I didn't know that.
yeah.
I didn't know that. Wow.
Hey, I got a question
Like,
from.
hey, we got
I got a question from Mad Max, and he said, "What did you get your wife though?" Ese. You know what? Hey, this year, you know, I can't. I think I did pretty good. I mean, I don't want to pat myself on the shoulder over here, but
I'll do it for you. What is it?
yeah. So
What is
then,
it?
so let me see. What did I get her? Oh, I bought her. She wanted these gavetas for her closet, like these see-through doors from IKEA.
Uh-huh.
And I got him, and then she was like, "But you also got to build them." I was like, "Man, damn, I don't know if I want to take that. I don't know if I want to take that right." And then I ended up. She's always commenting on because I have a Samsung phone and I have an iPhone, and she's always commenting on the iPhone that I mean on the Samsung phone that it takes really good pictures. So I'll continue right now when Javi calls back. Mad Max writes facts. James, let me see. We got anything over here from the from the TikTok side, if you will. So today, pretty much, I mean, we don't. It's anytime we run these sessions, normally I don't have anything like pre-planned or whatever. We just shoot from the hip, and wherever it goes, it goes. So there it is. Javi's calling back. Let me go ahead and patch him through.
This call is now being recorded.
Global Telling. Usted tiene una llamada prepagada de
Javier Yáñez.
un individuo encarcelado de la prisión estatal de Centinela,
Gracias, Rosa.
Centinela,
Hey, Merry Christmas
California.
to you and yours.
Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada. You have a prepaid call. You will not be charged.
Go.
Gracias por utilizar Global Telling.
Hey, Javi.
Yeah.
Okay, so I stopped saying what I got for my wife. I was gonna wait for you to come back. We got a comment from Rose, and she writes, "Merry Christmas to you and your family." Hey, Merry Christmas to you, Rose. I highly appreciate it. And she writes, "Thank you." And then Mad Max 408 wrote, "I don't know if I want to take that right." Hey, so Trip. So I got her. What? Okay, so I got her the cabinets from IKEA that she wanted, and I built them too. So it took a few days. She was on me. Talking about when I was going to get it done, but I finally made some time for it and got it done. And then she's always talking about my Samsung phone, that it takes really good pictures compared to her iPhone. And so I was like, if you want, I'll buy you a Samsung. And then she was like, nah, because then, like I already have this iPhone, and, and then I'm going to have to get service on the other phone. I was like, nah, you're not. So I saw a deal the other day. They had the Samsung, the S22. I think that, what is it, like 2 or 3 models old already. So I bought her that, and I gave it to her yesterday, and set it up for her. And then I also gave her some money to buy some XRP. Hopefully it blows up. I'm hoping like in 10 years, that small investment takes off.
What is it?
XRP, it's a digital currency. It's kind of like Bitcoin. So And I think from what I heard, there's some backing from the government, or from some governments around the world. So I'm hoping it goes somewhere, because, I was talking to her the other day. I was like, man, like with Bitcoin, we didn't jump on it. By the time we found out what it was, it was a little bit too late. And then, I mean, look at it now. It's worth a ton of money. So I was like, man, let's jump on the XRP bandwagon to check if it goes anywhere. So I picked up a few XRPs, and I'm just gonna leave them in the bank, and we'll see what happens. Let me see. We got Villain. What happened?
I can't believe you wouldn't. Spencer, I interrupted you, but I had to throw it in there. I would not do Bitcoin. It's not. I just wouldn't. I just don't trust it, because all the stuff they were talking about in the past. But yeah. What are you going to say right now?
Hey, you know what? So Trip. So look, think about it. Look, so when Bitcoin came out, it was worth like pennies or whatever, and now, man, it's worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. So I mean, imagine the people that. Who cares? Think about it. Okay, if you think about it, like the people that put money on Bitcoin back, when in its infancy, let's say they put like $100. And then they sat on it till today. For they're millionaires. So I mean, it's not like you're putting like your whole life savings on it.
But they're never pulling it out. It's never actually physical money. Like you don't know when that thing's gonna tank. It's not backed by nothing.
No, yeah, but you could cash it out. You could cash it. I mean, you don't have to keep it.
Yeah, but so you can't cash it all out. Look into it. You're only allowed to cash out so much of it. They won't allow you to cash it all out. That's why I don't trust it. You know
what? I'm not sure. I can't speak on that as much as how much you could cash out. But I mean, shit. Let's say you want to go buy a car, and there's a dealership that accepts it, or if you go to a shop they accept it, you could use it all up. Even if you couldn't cash it out, you could still utilize it to trade. For other goods or services. Yeah, I mean, so there's always ways. I wouldn't trip on it too much. We got a comment from hell yeah. We got a comment from M Star Media, and she writes, "Good morning, Merry Christmas, fellas, and James. All right, let me see. I think she said that I did good. I think your wife deserves to be showered with gifts. Yeah, She definitely does. I mean, she does a lot for the household. She is man. Without her in this household, man, we'll be living in filth. She's on top of it, and highly appreciate everything that she does for us. We also got a comment from Villain. Hey, highly appreciate it. He hit a hashtag FYP. So hopefully we're able to hit the front page. And then also we got a comment from Merry Christmas from Johnny C. And he writes Bam Bam de West Los Angeles. I think that's what he put, or West Los C City. All right, mucho gusto, G. Hey, gracias and welcome.
All right. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
LA, from the LA area.
Hey, let me ask you something,
Hey,
Javi.
LA still have 310 and it's just got 213 and 310 real quick?
Nah. So Trip.
No?
Nah, so back in not 2000. Back in 1998, 97, 98, they ended up adding more area codes. So back then, during that time, when I was growing up, 213 was obviously like the, like LA. And then, you went to Santa Monica, that was 310. And then I think, I want to say, like Long Beach was also 310. There was like certain areas, the 310, and then like the Valley was 818. The SGV was 818 also. And then towards like Santa Clarita, Lancaster was 805. But then they introduced some new area codes. They ended up introducing 323 area code, 562, 626. And then the 213 area code only ended up being like the downtown area. So like downtown area, that's still 213. The outer cities are 323. And then like Long Beach, Lakewood, and those areas ended up becoming 562. So they lost the 310. And then the SGV ended up switching from 818 over to 626.
Shit. Yeah, it's so confusing now. Like I didn't know that. I even heard San Diego's got like an area code. It's not 619 all the way. It goes towards Oceanside. It's like 714 or something like that. I'm like, why? When did that happen? But yeah, they switched it all up. Crazy, man. How much has changed in the time that I've been down? Oh! I forgot to tell you. Not to cut into like a different topic real quick, but this is going to be fast. My brother sent me a video of where I grew up at, like in front of there's a church by my mom's house called Our Lady of Angels, right?
Yeah.
And then there used to be a Jack in the Box right there. And my brother sent me the whole video of the whole place, and I'm asking my brother, wait a minute, where's the Jack in the Box, right? And he's like, it's right there. And I keep looking and looking. I keep rewinding and looking. I said, I don't see it. He goes, it's right there. It's the gray one. It looks like a straight house. I'm like, what happened to the old school Jack in the Boxes that look like buildings, right? Now they look like houses, huh? Like restaurants? Do they all look the same or what?
The Jack in the Boxes?
That's what it looks like. Yeah. The Jack in the Box was the way I remember they used to look were mostly like boxes.
Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
Yeah, and now they're like houses. They switched them up. It's crazy.
Yeah, they look like little casitas.
Yeah, they look like little casitas. I'm like, what happened? But yeah, my point here is that I don't recognize my neighborhood at all. He took maybe 30 pictures and videos of the whole neighborhood, and none of it I recognize.
Yeah,
none of it, homie.
But it's like that everywhere. You've been gone for 32 years, so everything. New buildings are coming up, cities are getting demolished. They're bringing up new buildings and things of that nature. So man, I could only imagine how much your neighborhood has changed in the last 32 years.
It's a lot, bro. Like, wow. That's kind of like a reminder of how old I'm getting up in here. How long I've been here. Like, what? What happened there? But yeah, I didn't mean to cut you. A little combo real quick. I just got a final say right now. I'm going to forget.
Hey, you know what?
I meant to tell you that.
You know what? Hold on. We got some other comments. We got a comment from Trophy, and he writes, "You want it." And then we also got a comment from Too Shiesty. 1217, and he writes, Merry Christmas. Hey, gracias, highly appreciated, and Merry Christmas to everybody that's listening right now. But hey, you know what? Talking about things, changing. I could only imagine how much prison's changed in the last 32 years from the time you went in. I'm pretty sure prison was a different world, compared to what it is now. Even the CDCR R now is they didn't even have the R before. They just had the straight. It was just straight CDC.
Put an R in a jacket, honey.
Charles, that's no bueno.
They put an R in the jacket. They put a CDC R. Yeah. It used to just be CDC, right?
Yeah.
And when they added the R, it's because of rehabilitation. They're trying to rehabilitate us. It went from corrections to rehabilitations. But yeah, never in my craziest thoughts or my dreams would I ever thought that we were all gonna have a little tablet in our cell. Pretty much, I had a phone in our cell now. Never. That never crossed my mind. I used to see like the Buck Rogers cartoons with the dude talking on. Had a FaceTime on his watch, and all that came through. Like now, you see all the technology in here that we could video visit and go anywhere in the world through a screen on TV. And not only that, the programming, the levels, the way they switched up a bunch of reglas. Now you get in trouble, you go to the hole, and they send you right back. It's hard to end up staying in the hole for a while now. They don't do excessive solitary no more. Before, for any little thing, even just a fight, you go to the hole for 6 months. And now it's like they don't even take you to the hole for a fight. They don't even take you to the hole for a weapon. None of that. So it's changed a lot.
Hey, how much whole time? How much whole time have you done?
Me?
Yeah, like in your stay, within the last 32 years.
I say about all in all about 12 years. 12 and some change. Yeah.
Hey, and how do
2 shoot turns back to back?
How do you think that's?
I went to the hole.
How do you think that's affected you mentally? Being away, for that amount of time with limited, contact with others.
Okay, trip out. I'm glad you said that. Okay, so now the hole nowadays is lush. It's lovely, bro. You got a TV. If you don't got a radio or TV, they give you one when you drive up. Here's a little Walkman you can listen to for the meanwhile. Well, back then in the 90s, homie, there was no such thing. You couldn't have a radio or TV, nothing in your cell. And my first time I went to the hole, I was in the hole for 3 years. My very first time, and at that time it did affect me because when I got out, even the TV was like kind of weird. Putting a pair of shoes on felt like I was floating because they don't let you have shoes back there. At the time, it was only jack flaps or shower shoes. So, but it really hasn't affected my. I don't think it's affected my social skills at all because I'm pretty approachable and I can strike up a conversation easy. As you can see, I don't shut up. ¿Que no? Es la matralleta. They call me the fuck. Shut up, homie. A little bit. For a little time. But yeah, homie, I don't think it affected me like in a bad way. It got me to do things, and that's why I learned how to draw was in the home. I learned how to do a bunch of stuff in the home. So no, I don't think it affected me in a bad way.
Hey, I want to share. I want to share an interesting encounter that I had one time when I was in county. I was in Wayside, medium north, Peaches Detention Center. I ended up in Ebro, which would be the hole or the box.
Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
There was this deputy that he didn't like me, and his name was Shoulders, man. I couldn't stand that fool. And I used to work in the kitchen. Hey, so Trip, I used to work in the kitchen, making the food for the cops right there in Wayside. And then I ended up getting booted because I ended up getting into it with one of the free staffs. So they ended up moving me from one unit to the other unit. So the other unit they ended up moving me to, it was kind of like masonry work, like hard labor. I mean, I'm not used to hard labor.
Yeah.
So one day we were out and we ended up going to like the car repair shop, and the dude,
Le
like
queda un restante de 60 segundos.
the free staff that was in charge of us, he was like, you guys could go ahead and walk around, around the shop, it's all good. So I ended up walking around, and then I ended up going to a part of the shop where they had music. So then that fool's shoulder shows up. He was like, what are you doing over here? And I was like, man, I'm just, just hanging out, listening to the music. He was like, you can't be over here. I was like, well, so-and-so said that, we could, walk around. And then the deputy ended up asking that fool, and that fool denied it. He was like, nah, I didn't tell him that. And I was like, man, I was like, all right. And, and I just thought about something. I was like, man, they could have probably like hit me with like an escape attempt or something, just for, supposedly.
Yeah, you out of bounds.
Yeah, I was out of bounds. Yeah.
You out of bounds.
Yeah. And so,
happened?
so Trip, hey, call back. I'll tell you right now. I'll continue right now when you call back. And let me see. M-Star Media Road. I did an audit at Wayside Peaches on Christmas 2021. I almost got arrested. Hey, I saw a guy escape there from Peaches Detention Center. Like during this whole time. And this was before I ended up getting fired from the job. I was working in the kitchen, and I remember there was this dude. He was wrapping up chicken in a Ziploc bag, and I'm like, "What the hell are you doing, fool?" All right, let me plug it in.
This call is now being
Esta es
recorded.
Global Telling. Usted tiene una llamada prepagada de
Javier Yáñez.
un individuo encarcelado en de la prisión estatal de Centinela, California. Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada. You have a prepaid call. You will not be charged for this call. Para aceptar esta llamada, diga gracias por utilizar Global Telling.
Hello.
Yup.
Hey, so Trip, so that fool, shoulders, he comes and he's questioning me, and then he goes to ask the free staff, and that fool's like, nope, that fool, but he straight busted a Scooby Doo on me, like, and
Yeah.
so then this fool's shoulder fool, this fool takes me to E-roll fool, which is the box fool or the shoe or whatever, and they throw me in there, and then it sucks because when you end up there, you're not technically in there. You're still like in, you're still in your unit kind of. So you have, I think it's called Sergeant's Court. The sergeant comes to see you, and then, they interview you, and then, they say their piece, you say your piece, and then they determine how long you're going to be in there for. So they ended up giving me 2 weeks. And,
2 big long weeks.
Yeah. Pobrecito. Hey.
Pobrecito.
Well, I'm doing some hard shoot time, homie.
Oh man, that's how long I did waiting in the holding tank just to get in the hole. Okay, then what happened?
Hey, so Trip, so right there, you were single celled, and then one day, one of the deputies came, and it was a woman deputy, and I was in the window, because you really don't have anything to do in there. You're either like pacing around or trying to look out the window. But the thing is that when I'm looking out the windows, I can't even see. It's not like the view is any better. It's pretty much just a wall, and then you can see the payphone. But then if the deputies would come in, then you could see them walk by. And she walked in, and she popped on, and she like told me to get off the window, and I laughed in her face. And it was probably one of the biggest mistakes I ever made, while I was there. So she ended up leaving, and she ended up bringing back, like, I think she ended up coming back with like 2 or 3 more deputies. Like some fools, they were like all yoked up. These fools were roided out. And
that's my girl, homie. Okay.
Hey,
yeah, she went and got her mad. That's what happened. Yeah.
So then, hey, so okay, so you've been in those type of places. You know how it's kind of like where you're at right now. It's climate controlled. It might be like hot outside, but inside there, the air's blowing all day. You can't stop it, and it's cold. It gets cold. It gets really cold in there. So these fools ended up taking me out of the room. They go into my room and then they ended up going to the celda, and they ended up throwing everything around. And then they threw me against the wall, and that fool was like, hey, like you like hit me, like do something. Like these fools are bananas. And then I was like, it's not even that serious. Yeah, this fool's like
Yeah, they're
he wants
trying
to
to get
snap my arm. Fool, he's like chicken winging me. He's like you know you want to hit me.
yeah.
Like fool, come on, fool. I'm about to go home like in a month. You know, like it's not even that serious. So
Yeah.
they leave. Fool, they throw me in the room. Fool, and then these fools are leaving and they're laughing. Fool, I'm like, why the fuck are these fools all happy? Fool, they grab my
They're evil, bro.
fool, they grab my cover. For you know those white thick covers with the little holes on them.
Yeah.
They threw it into
Yeah.
the toilet, fool. And then they got me, fool. So these fools are laughing, and I'm like, and I go into the room, I'm like,
Wet
fuck,
blanket?
huh?
No. Hey,
Yeah,
you
they
have
threw
to sleep with wet blanket.
fool. They threw the whole blanket in there, fool. Yeah. So I'm like, man, that these fools are scandalous. They threw had like juices in there. They threw the juice all over the place. They threw the whole cobija, fool. They threw it in the toilet, and I'm like, fuck, how am I gonna sleep at night? You know. But you know what? You see, I was a rookie back then. You know,
Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
if I would have known what I know now, I would have tore a hole in my mattress, and I would have slept inside the mattress. But I didn't know. I didn't know back then. So man, those were probably like the worst few days in there because it took days for the cover to dry up, you know, because there is no heat in there. So you know, I'm sharing this whole story just because, you know, it was only like 2 weeks or what, like 14 days. By the time I ended up getting out of there, man, like it was like I walked into this dorm, and like I had like sensory overload. Like I could hear like all these voices, everybody, you know, people are talking, all kinds of shit's going on.
Yeah. That was just 2 weeks.
And that was just 2 weeks, yeah. So I couldn't imagine, you know, for some of you guys that been there for years, you guys get out of there, and like the emotion or like the sensory that you guys are feeling when you guys, you know, get out of there. I'm pretty sure you can't even describe it.
Yeah, bro, the TV looked like it was coming at me because I went 3 years without watching TV. I didn't see TV at all for 3 years. And then when I finally was put into a cell with a TV, and then I got some tennis shoes, and I was walking in shoes, I felt like I was walking on a mattress because it was so soft. And the screen looked like I could reach in and touch the things. It was crazy, homie. Crazy. I've never gone that long without watching TV or a screen. So, yeah, it was super sensory overload, homie. I hear you. It's crazy, isn't it?
Hey, Mad Max Road, hey, they did. Mad Max Road, they did you dirty. Hey, they did me scandalous. That was straight gacho for me.
Yeah. Hey, but you know what? In hindsight, homie, in hindsight of the whole thing, that was the catalyst. That's what propelled you to never come back. So seeing that happen, that's one of the things that helped you not like straighten up your life. Pretty much, it helped you out.
You know what?
You know what? I don't want to live like that.
It wasn't just one thing. It was a lot of things. It was like a lot of different things that happened, you know, throughout those few months that I was in county, you know. But you know, probably one of the biggest ones was when I went to court, and the judge told me, he was like, man, you know, the DA is feeling, and I remember these words, you know, that you know, when he looked at me and he told me, he was like, man, he was like, the DA is feeling mighty generous today. He was like, but I'm gonna tell you what, if you ever come back into my courtroom on a violation, I'm gonna max you out. And you know, and those words always stuck to me. You know, that was part of it. You know, that whole, you know, incident. You know, in you know, getting my blankets dunked in the water.
Yeah, that was strong.
You and then like the politics of it too. You know, having people tell you, you know, what you can do, what you can and you can't do.
Another grown man telling me what I have to do and what I cannot do. When I didn't listen to my mom and dad, it felt like that was an insult to my parents to come in here and all of a sudden listen to other people, some other human being telling me besides the cops. It's bad enough the cops are telling me when I could shower, when I could go outside, when I could go to yard, you know. And now I have, aside from that, another individual handing me down a set of like 150 rules. Like, come on, man, serio? We're supposed to make it better in here for us. But yeah, I'm with you on that.
We have George Mejia, and he writes, just want to say Merry Christmas. Hey, gracias, George. Highly appreciate it. Hopefully everybody that's tuning in right now, that you guys are having, you know, the best day you guys can have. Let me see. And I think it's Canos. I think I can't see. Hey, he writes facts. Hey, highly appreciate it. I need to get some new reading glasses so I could be able to read these messages on the screen right here. I'm gonna have to be like Javi. Fool, you're gonna have to let me borrow.
Yeah. When you do get the reading glasses, I'm gonna be the first to say, hey, remember that time when you found out you needed reading glasses? I was on with you. We were right there. We were on the phone. We were on one of the calls. But yeah, homie, that's when you find out. I found out I needed glasses when I was drawing in the home, when I was in shoot.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait a minute, why? I need glasses? And yeah, that's always a sad thing. Like, I was so bummed. Like, oh man, I gotta wear glasses now.
And I think it's Cano's Strange. He writes, just glad you got out. Thank you for this platform, education. Yeah, that's what it's all about. We're not here, trying to glorify the things we've been through, but these things happen, and I didn't know any better before, but I definitely know a lot better now. And I want to share, the things that people go through or the things that we've been through, to let us know, or to let you guys know, why we ended up in the places we ended up.
Yeah. It is educational too, if you think about it. And then at the same time, when we are talking about stuff like this, we never put nobody down. We never talk about, even though we were just talking about I didn't like the reglas.
Yeah.
We're not talking bad about them. Some places, some things do need to have some kind of order, some kind of law, some kind of regla. So we're not downing nobody. Everything is fair with utmost of respect.
Yeah, definitely. And that's why I don't bring up any names of anybody or whatever, like it is what it is. I'm just sharing my journey, and, Javi's sharing his journey, and everybody else that, comes on, they share their journeys, and not to attack anybody.
Without downing nobody.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. I can make sure I get that out there for those that are still in the game and don't, that way they don't feel no kind of way. Everything is with the strongest, the tip top of respect.
Huevo.
Que no big money. Hey, so yeah, you know what? Trip out. So I was thinking, like, hey, what's up with the programa, eh?
Yeah.
I looked out the door right now, and there's Mr. Chetos. Don Chetos is out there. We call him Don Chetos, but he's hella cool. On the Lolo, we don't dare tell him in front of the stage because I'll be kind of disrespectful. But he's hella cool. He's a cool ass dude. He keeps you real respectful. He's been working in the system for like 20 years. He's hella cool. But we all have our own little inside joke about people, but it's nothing bad. He just reminds me of Don Chetos.
Yeah.
But I was about to ask him, like, what's up with the program, home? And I've never been that person to yell out the door, hey, Yard, hey, Zero. But there's always somebody, and I heard somebody yell it right now. Hey, Yard, hey, Zero. But they ain't giving you nothing.
You guys don't have nothing coming today. The only yard you're gonna be getting today is gonna be in your mind. You're gonna have to do an out of body experience to get to the yard.
Exactly. Yeah. Open up the screen on the TV and get your yard, homie. You go to the calle for a little bit. That's the window to the outside world. I'm glad we got TVs, homie. I gotta have it. I use it pretty much for to drain the noise outside. When people wake up and they get up and go, and you hear everybody talking over there. And, hey!
Yeah.
Right now that I'm talking about noise, this one is gonna blow your mind, homie. So Trips, this is crazy. I can't even believe they allow it, right? So the homie.
Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
So there's a homie in here that has real bad hearing, right? Super bad hearing.
Yeah.
So they cater to him. They give him all kinds of stuff for the hearing. He's an ADA, with disabilities.
Yeah.
So trip out. They gave this homie a little gadget. I have it in my pad right now. It's called a personal sound amplifier. Sound amplifier.
Okay.
But whatever you aim that at, you can hear it, fool. So if you're like 100 yards away from me and I aim that little thing at you, I can hear what you're saying. It's like an eavesdropping little thing.
Like a device. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. It's a little box. I got it right here. It's a little box. It's called Super Ear.
You could do that. You could do that with your cell phone. Like if you have like an iPhone and you have like some wireless headphones, you could plug. You have your headphone hooked up to your phone, and then you could leave your phone like in another room, and you could hear what other people are saying. So yeah, you could. It's a common thing out here. With phones and whatnot now.
crazy. But this is you have everything on you. Whatever you point it at,
Yeah.
it's got like a little circle, and it's like something you see like in what is it called? The movies, Mission Impossible or stuff like that.
James Bond, like a James Bond device. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just in disbelief that they hooked them up with that. I'm like, oh, what? You know, imagine somebody get a hold of one of these in the active yards and they want to hear like, oh, when this is heard, you know, like, hey, let me get him over there back and pull-up bar, and you heard it, you know, he's going in a circle like, oh, don't go by the pull-up bar, Harvey. Oh, it's gonna be out, homie. Like, Harvey's going down today, huh? Go by the pull-up bar.
Hey, imagínate, güey.
Yeah.
Hey, imagine,
you'll be able
fool.
to hear everything. Yeah.
Like, hey, we're gonna hit this fool, and then he's listening to you like, oh shit, let me blame us a U-turn. I gotta go.
Yeah. and then go by there and drop some logs.
Le queda un restante de 60 segundos.
They're like, hey, who told Javi? One of you guys told Javi. And next thing you know, it's a domino effect. They're just fighting amongst each other. Like, who told Javi? I think Javi knows.
Hey, imagine how much you could sell that on the yard for, like having that device. Damn.
I'm telling you. No, homie, I'm already dissecting it. I'm trying to see if I can make it myself. I'm looking at all the little gadgets, all the little parts. I took it apart already. I'm like, let me see what little chips and resistors and conductors I need.
Hey,
I could copycat all that.
Hey, Javi, right now we just got hit with the 60-second notification. We're down to about 20 seconds. Somebody put, let me see, Earth Angel for Life, right? The VR sets are out of this world. Right now, when you call back, I'm gonna tell you something about these VR headsets that I did with my daughter the other day. You're gonna trip out.
Okay.
All right. Hey, what's up, lovely GJ? How's it going? Imagine that. So right now, I'm gonna share a story right now with that. Since the Earth Angel brought up that VR headset, as a matter of fact, I got one of these VR headsets. I think I got it maybe like 2 or 3 Christmases ago. Like I really haven't used it. Like my once in a while, my daughter, we have a 6-year-old, and there's this game that she likes. It's a roller coaster game, and then like I'll have her like sit on my lap, and I'll have her put on the headset, and then I'll make it like she's like riding a roller coaster. She loves that. But recently she's been asking me to use it, and there's this app that I saw it on TikTok. Somebody had posted it up, and hold up. Javi's calling back.
This call is now being recorded.
Global Telling. Usted tiene una llamada prepagada de
Javier Yáñez.
un individuo encarcelado en de la prisión estatal de Centinela, California. Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
Hey,
You have a prepaid call. You will not be charged for this call. Para aceptar esta llamada, diga o oprima ahora el... Gracias por utilizar Global Telling.
Hello, Javi.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Have ever showed you the VR headset I got?
No.
Oh, okay.
What does that stand for?
Virtual reality.
Oh, what? Okay.
Okay,
I've heard of them. I've never seen them.
So Trip, so maybe like I don't know if it was like 2-3 years ago. It's been a few years since I bought it. Oh man, like I think you know what? I think maybe like it was maybe like 3 years ago. We were out in LA. We had gone down to LA when we were staying at my sister's house for a few days, and my sister had told me, she was like, hey, my coworker just hit me up. She's saying that if you watch this video, they'll give you a $40 gift card for Target or Walmart. And I was like, well, let me check it out. So I jumped on.
Yeah.
And sure enough, I watched the video. It was like maybe like a 2-minute video, and I watched it, and they sent me I ended up selecting a Target gift card, and I was like, oh shit. And the way my mind works, I was like, oh damn, like this is a come up. So then I stayed up all night. I stayed up maybe like 4 or 5 hours just watching the video, and they just kept on sending me gift cards. I was like, damn, that's what's up. Hell yeah. So then after that, so then after that, I ended up hitting a few of my homies. I was like, hey, look, check this out for you guys want gift cards for the holidays. Just watch this video and they'll shoot you a gift card. And they're like, nah. I'm like, yeah, man, I got like I'm not gonna even tell you how much money I ended up with because it's just criminal.
Right, don't give it up. Yeah, yeah.
So then,
not really, because it's a loophole. If there's a loophole, you're allowed to take it. So it's not really. Okay, and then what happened?
okay, so then then there was this VR headset. So Mad Max asked me which headset was it. So it's the Oculus 2. So it's the older one. Mine's is the black and white one. So so my lady, so Trip. So I ended up getting all these gift cards, and I ended up giving a bunch
Esta
of.
llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
I ended up, keeping some, giving some to my wife, giving some to my daughter, and I ended up buying all kinds of stuff for that year. It was a good Christmas that year. So my lady ended up buying me the Oculus headset, and what I was sharing with the audience right now was that my daughter likes using it for there's like this roller coaster game, and she'll sit on my lap, and then I'll act like I'm the roller coaster, and I'm like bouncing her all around, like when it's going up and down. It's fun.
Yeah.
So then so we like sometimes she'll ask me, she'll come into the room, she's like, Papa, like I want to use she want to use the VR headset. And recently, maybe like the last month, I saw somebody post a video up. They had posted up a video of like doing drawing, like tracing with the VR headset. And I was like, oh shit! Like they were in a parking lot, like a biggest parking lot, and they drew like a minion. They were able to outline the minion with the VR headset. I'm like, man, that's pretty cool. Yeah, yeah. So then okay, so Trip. So I'm looking. I'm like trying to figure it out. So I came across this app. It's called Contour. It was like $10. So I downloaded the app, and what it allows you to do is it allows you to put an image, like whatever image you want, like download into the VR headset, and then it allows you to do like an overlay on the screen, so you could maneuver it like whichever way you want to. Like if you're on a table and you want to draw on a piece of paper, it'll let you put that image on the headset, and it'll let you trace it.
Yeah.
So then my daughter, she's been on this thing where she likes hopscotch, and like we have like this sidewalk chalk that she likes to use, and she'll like draw like out on the driveway and stuff. So then the other day I was like, hey, I was like, do you want to, if you want, I could draw you like a hopscotch, like a clean hopscotch setup. So then we ended up erasing all of the stuff out of the driveway. We washed the driveway, and then I put on the VR headset. And I was out there, it was like maybe like 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and I put on the headset, and then I'm like, man, like I could just imagine like the neighbors or people driving by, they're like, what's up with this food? Like over here, like virtual reality food. Like I got this headset on my eyes in broad daylight, and then so it allowed me to trace like the whole hopscotch. I colored it. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna take a picture of it and send it to you so you could check how good it looks.
Yeah, let me see that. I'm beyond curious. So I'm trying to figure out how that works. That is crazy.
So okay, so the VR headset, when you put on the VR headset, and I gotta show this to you when we're in a video visit. So the VR headset, it covers your eyes. It's like this white thing you put it over it covers your eyes. But then on the outside of the VR headset,
people follow.
What happened?
Is that the one that people street stuff and they always follow? They always show people.
Oh yeah. Like they're walking, like they think they're walking like across like a beam, and then they're gonna fall down. Yeah, it's kind of like that one. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So okay. But the one I have, it's an older model. So it has 2 cameras on it, but like so it allows you to see like both worlds. It lets you see the VR world, and also like if you step out of bounds, it'll let you see like here, reality. But mine, since it's an older model, it's black and white, so it's not as good as the new ones. The new ones they got you're able to see in color. But so when I'm out there, coloring or drawing or trying to do the tracing, since I don't think they're made to be used out out in a sunny area, it's kind of hard to see like the tracing and whatnot. But I kind of figured like if you put if you're able to put like a shadow, then you're able to like be able to trace correctly. Yeah. So my daughter, I had my daughter using them too. She was drawing like Santa Claus, and she drew a squid. She loves it. So she'll be like, Papa, like she'll tell me what she wants to draw. I'll look up the image in black and white, and then she'll be able to trace it.
That's cool, bro. I could imagine what I could do with that, like collages on murals on the wall.
Yeah. That's what they're using it for. Some people, that's what they're using it for, which is pretty cool. Mad Max wrote.
Yeah, I know that.
Mad Max wrote. Those VR headsets are a trip, homie. You probably look hilarious too, man. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody was recording me in the driveway. With the VR headset, like, hey,
During
what's
the
up?
day, huh?
Yep.
During the day with those outside. Drawing on nothing, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Going
No.
like that.
I was drawing it. I was drawing it on the driveway with chalk, so you could see it. Like you could see me with the headset, but I'm drawing it with chalk.
But how do you? I'm still lost, bro. How do you know the size?
Okay.
You follow the pattern on the screen on
Okay.
your face.
No. Okay. So
Look
yeah.
at it with your eyes.
Okay. So when you put on the headset, it'll let you
Yeah.
customize it to whatever way. Like whatever. Like let's say I want to draw something on the wall. It'll let me. I could walk up to the wall. I could put the pattern on the wall virtually, and then I could resize it. I could make it bigger, smaller. I could turn it. I could flip it. So it lets you do a lot of things, to set it up the way you want to draw it. So on the driveway, that's what I did. I'm on the driveway, and I make the pattern as big as I want in the virtual world. And then when I'm drawing it, I'm drawing it to whatever space I got on the floor.
Yeah.
Yes, if that makes any sense. But yeah, you know what? I'm
It does, bro.
yeah. So,
I love the cards you did, bro.
You love the what?
cards you did are bad.
Oh,
The greeting cards the Christmas cards you did,
yeah.
they're bad, bro. You got down. I'm trying to see how the hell did you do that? You
Dude, that was
make your own
AI.
greeting cards with that.
I did that with
That
AI.
is but the way it's under there, it looks like a righteous greeting card.
Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
I wanted to send more, fool.
Yeah. Well,
I only sent like 6 of them. I wanted to send more, but my printer ended up running out of ink, and then I refilled it yesterday. But 2 of the inks are not reading in the printer, so I wasn't able to send any more out.
Hey, let me tell you, when that's happening, when it's not reading on the printer, right there on the little filters where it spits the ink out, is because there's ink that dried up.
Nah.
You just gotta clean that out.
Nah. So Trip. Okay, so my printer, the one I got, it's not like a regular printer. I could print on posters, kind of like I could print on like some big sheets of paper. So
yeah, it's like a industrial printer, no? Like a big one for big companies.
it's not that big, fool. Nah, it's maybe it could do like four sheets of paper like put together, like that size.
Yeah.
So I have this kit that allows me to refill it and reset because the inks they have like a chip on them, and when it tells them when it's out of ink. So I have like this little thing where I put it and I tap the empty inks, and it'll reset it to think it's full, and then I'll refill them. But so I refilled 4 of them, and then 2 of them are not registering. So I need to check if I need to reset them so the printer will pick them up. But I'm not sure what's wrong with it. If I'm not able to reset them with the thing, because I've been resetting them for the last few years. I've had this printer at least maybe like 6 years already by this point. And I just buy the refill inks.
I like how you do your time, homie. 'Cause you're doing time too, homie. Even though you're outside, we're all doing time.
Yeah.
So I really do like how you spend your time. You spend your time pretty constructive. Always making stuff. That shit sounds pretty fun. Sounds pretty fun to me.
Hey, we got a comment from from Native Girl. So Boba, and she writes, "Yeah, I bought my son the Oculus 2. Yeah, that's the same one that I have. I got the 2.
Oh, what? I'm gonna buy one of those, homie, and I'm gonna be doing collages all over the neighborhood.
Hey, fool, you know what?
I'm gonna do mural.
Hey, so you know how I brought up those VR headsets. There's certain prisons, fool, not in California, but in other states, fool, that they give them headsets, fool, and then like they that's how they pass their time, fool, with VR headsets.
Oh, what? That's pretty smart though. If you think about it, if you want to keep somebody uncaged, because that's what they're redoing the whole judicial system. They're trying to make it to where they're no longer going to keep you in a cell. They're trying to make it as homely as possible. Like they're supposed to be putting giving us real mattresses. They're supposed to be putting couches in the day room. They're supposed to make it look homely in here. And so that's actually a good move for them to give us these virtual reality headphones. And now they got these computers that if you don't have no one to talk to, you could just talk to a robot and they'll talk back to you. And you can have a whole conversation with just a robot, with an AI. It's crazy. Crazy,
Hey,
homie.
okay, so right now what I did is I did a Google search right now for VR headsets. Prisoners with VR headsets, and it reads prisoners are using VR to prepare them for life after release, and it reads Tiffany, an incarcerated woman at Maryland's Correctional Institution for Women, wears a virtual reality headset used for auto mechanic job training. Wow. Yeah, so they're using these, across the U.S. Man, I gotta show you next time we get on one of these video visits. I'm gonna show you some of these videos that are played here.
If they give us some kind of programa, homie,
right?
You know? Like, man, come on now. Yeah, I've never really been much of a complainer, but this one caught me by surprise because being a level 3. Why not, homie? We're not a security hazard in here. Nobody's a big security risk. Nobody's like this prison. At least for the most part, nobody's getting in trouble. There's very rare do you see fights out in the yard. Hardly ever, because everybody's pretty much already going through the little redemption, change, the recovery, going home, changing, becoming a better person. So the prison, the staff is the one that make it out to be like out kind of dangerous in here. When they come serve. Or when something happens, they come in super deep, and it was nothing. Some dude just going patting out on spies or something. Like, oh, come on, man, for that? And they'll cancel the program for that. So, yeah, I'm surprised they're doing this. Nobody showed up for work. Santa Claus kept everybody at home. You know? And Santa Claus, or unless it was Sancho Claus.
Sancho Claus.
Come on, nothing but Sancho Claus. Santa Claus didn't show up. It was nothing but Sancho Claus. Like, what's that about to do in my house? And come here, man. What's that dude coming out the back window for? What's he doing? No, he was dropping off presents for the house. Yeah, right. Yeah, I mean, be like that sometimes, you know?
Yeah. We got a comment from Native Girl Soboba. She writes, Merry Christmas, James and everyone. Hey, happy, Merry Christmas to everybody. Hopefully you guys are doing good today. And are with the ones you love. Yeah.
So Boba, Arizona, I think, native girl. I wonder if she's a native from Arizona, from a tribe in Arizona. So Boba, it sounds familiar, that tribe.
No, I believe.
A long time ago.
Le queda un restante de 60 segundos.
Remember there was a Tammy a long time ago that she was a native from Arizona?
Yeah.
She was, I think it could be her. Yeah, saludos. Merry Christmas a todos. For sure.
So I want to say, so Boba is like in the San Jacinto area. But go ahead and correct me if. Yeah.
You be knowing, homie, que se me hace que también eres un native, eres half native, ¿o qué onda?
We're all native, homie.
If you get that right, I'm going to give you props, homie. I'm going to give you high props for that one. Yeah, I thought it was more like Arizona.
Nah,
yeah,
I don't know. I mean, I don't know how long it stretches. But yeah, también I did a Google search over here. Google is your friend, my boy. Just Google. If you don't know it, just Google it. Yeah.
Yeah, hey, I love Google.
Hey, call back, se va a cortar.
Yeah, me and
All right, so these calls are limited to 15 minutes. We just hit the 15-minute mark, so he should be calling it back shortly. And Earth Angel for Life writes, I'm at work. I'm a caregiver. Hey, somebody, it don't stop. No, I'm in the IE, the 951. All right, I'll let him know right now. So, yeah, hey, some of us got those jobs that, they're going on 24/7. Christmas, New Year's, all day, every day. Luckily for me, I'm able to, pretty much, set up my schedule. I'm able to choose, what days I want to work, what days I don't want to work, and I won't be back to work till Friday. I got a little stretch off, so that's all I'm on. Whenever I'm home, we do these calls.
This call is now being recorded.
Usted tiene una llamada prepagada de
Javier Yáñez.
un individuo encarcelado de la prisión estatal de Centinela, California. Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada. You have a prepaid call. You will not be charged for this call. Para aceptar esta llamada,
5.
Gracias por utilizar Global Tel Link.
Hello.
Yep.
All right. So native girl Soboba, she writes, nah, I'm in the IE, the Inland Empire, the 951.
Oh, okay. 951 in the house. That's right. Represent naive.
That's right.
That's good educational time because I didn't know that. Oh, that's cool.
And then we also got a comment from Earth Angel for Life. She writes, I'm at work. I'm a caregiver. And they be like that, those type of jobs, hospital jobs or public servant type of jobs, police officers, firemen, and things of that nature. It don't stop. You gotta go to work whether you like it or not.
Yeah. I respect that the people that have that talent. That how can I say? You gotta have heart too to do a job like that, and you gotta also have a lot of tolerance because there's a point when you get older, a lot of people be lashing out when they get older. They cry a lot. I know I've seen it firsthand. So yeah, and not only that, it fits her name, huh? Her handle, Earth Angel.
Yep. Hey, you know what? Yeah, but I think in general, when it comes to dealing with the general public, it's hard. It's hard, especially when people feel entitled. I've worked in retail before, and man, like some people, they're monsters, fool. Especially when it comes to medications, Ching Gators way. It brings out the worst in people.
Yeah, a lot of people be trying to work it to just get a prescription of Xanax and stuff like that. Man, everybody's trying to lie about pain and make it hard for people that are really they're really hurting, and they don't want to give you nothing. I went through that, so yeah, I dislike people that do that a lot. They be trying to fake the funk.
Yeah. Hey, cool. We got a comment from Earth Angel for Life. She writes 805 all day over here, 100%. And we also got a comment from Joel Mendez, and he writes, I work in LAX. I work today. Damn, man, it must be bananas right now in LAX. Imagine. And you know what? As a matter of fact, right now that you bring that up, I'm not sure if you work in the airport, like in the terminals or whatever. But man, I saw on the news yesterday that a bunch of flights from American Airlines got grounded. So I'm pretty sure a bunch of people were pissed off. Imagine trying to get home for the holidays on New Year's Eve, and you catch an early flight, and then they tell you, nah, not for real. You ain't going nowhere. And you get stuck at the airport. Chale, that's all bad.
Wow. Man, no, everybody right there gassing each other. The channels got cecitos. What? Hey, you know what? Right now, when the Earth Angel said 85 all day, and she said all day, she got it wrong, homie. It's supposed to be all day, every day. Every day. All day, every day. Title! Yay! Yeah, I love that, man. What happened to the rooster, though? What happened to the rooster, homie? I like the rooster.
Perfect.
You know the rooster?
Oh, you know what? I changed them. Los cambié. Yeah. Hold on. Let me.
I think we gotta do that. We gotta do the music one of these days, homie.
No video visit.
Yeah. So de todos tanto, they still want me to do the dancing on the visit.
Yeah.
But you gotta fix it. Like you play music and you gotta match me with the beat
it's because there's a delay, fool. Yeah, there's a small delay. Yeah.
You did it with when I was on the visit and you added that one song Crazy or something like that and I was wearing Go Crazy, Get Crazy or something like that with LOLMNOP or whatever.
Yeah.
LONOF, or what was that name of that group?
Oh,
you did it.
Oh, yeah. Like, what do you call it?
You did the Jersey Shore.
The one,
you did it there. You got it pretty close, homie. You got it pretty close because you matched it with what I was doing down on one screen. You matched it with what you were doing on the top screen.
But you got to remember that.
Walking out the door, I was walking.
But you got to remember that video was I edited after the fact. After when I got home, when I'm doing it live, the audio is always gonna come in earlier than the video.
What I mean.
Yeah.
No, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. You can edit it later and try to match it. Yeah, you could do that. So next time I caballo, hey, I got a dude that'll sing too, fool. The one that did the talent show with me.
Yeah.
He could sing, homie. I want to get him on there. I want to get him on there que cante, güey, para que la gente lo oiga cantar.
Órale.
Es un moreno. Yeah, he sings pretty good. He got in there. We did 4 songs on the talent show.
Yeah.
That we had. He's in there playing the drums, and he plays the piano and the guitar. And yeah, he's an older cat. He's been down like he had just done a life sentence, and he got out and came back in.
Nah.
This dude's never going home. Yeah. He finished he did 20 years on a 15 alive. He got out, and then like a year later he got busted again.
Is he still on parole, or did he terminate his number?
No, he's through now. No, he was still on parole.
Oh, ya estufas. Yeah. So he was that 1%.
Yeah. He's a 1%. Yeah, pretty much, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what he says. He's a 1%er. He says I'm a 1%er. He doesn't believe in laws. He doesn't believe in government.
Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
No, fool. But 1% is he's the 1% that comes back to prison from a life sentence, because normally.
No, I know what
yeah.
you mean.
Okay.
No, I knew what you meant, but
yeah.
But it's funny that you say that, because I heard him tell people that too. Like,
yeah.
I'm a 1%er. Group of people. There's a group. Hay unos que son 5%ers. Hay unos que son 2%ers, and there's 1%ers. You never heard of that?
The 5%ers aren't they the dudes that work out?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the 1%ers are the bikers. I know the outlaws. The 5%ers are the dudes that work out.
I'm a 100%er, homie. I need a dude. I'm all in or all out. You know, I'm all the way out or all the way in. 100%. That's what I do. 100%. All day, Thursday.
Hey, it's the Earth Angel for Life Road. Well, 805 all day, every day. Lo puso. Hey, we also got a comment from Native Girl. So Boba, she writes, well, the best Christmas gift I got is my son got out of jail. Is he out on bail? I know you had mentioned, he was going through some things, a few months back. Is he out on bail, or did he get a deal, or what's his status, if you don't mind sharing?
That's cool. Wow, so you got a bunch of new listeners on. Like, I never heard. So okay.
No, so
cool.
Boba,
so
no, Native Girl, she's been on. She's been tapped in. Ever since we started going on TikTok.
Now with me, I don't think I never heard of. I don't remember.
Yeah, fool.
I can't recall.
Yeah.
It's been a long time, homie. You took me for about 3 months.
Hey, my boy, don't put that shit on me, homie. You're the one that goes missing in action. Wait. I thought you ended up in a padded room, my boy.
A parole? You thought a parole or something, huh?
Nah,
homie, I'm just not always on stuff. Honestly, I know you could tell me, you could see it firsthand. Whenever you go and look, if I'm on, how often am I on my tablet, online?
Fool, I don't even know.
Ever, huh?
Like, I don't even know, way.
I'm never.
Like that I don't even pay attention to the green dots, because I know that shit's not even accurate, fool. So I don't even trip off of it, fool.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes I'll be just looking at maybe a book, and they'll tell me that I'm online.
Yeah.
Or I'll be watching a movie, and they'll say that I'm on the phone. And yeah. So you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. I'm glad you brought that up, because it causes troubles. It causes problems in here. But like people that got girls and all that, and like, well. Why didn't you call me? I seen your light on all night. I'm like, well, guess what? I was watching a movie, and I fell asleep with the tablet on the movie all night. I wasn't on the phone. I was watching a movie. But yeah.
Hey. Watch
out. That's a loud prison flush, son.
Yup.
Oh, you should make one, homie. You should add one to your sound machine.
I got one, for
prison flush.
I got one. I haven't.
Do you? Let me hear it.
I haven't incorporated it yet, because I only got 4 buttons for on this damn sound whatever sound card.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was trying. Hey, we were all trying to get you something cool for Christmas, homie. We were trying to get you one of these sinks with the toilet and the running water. With the little sink.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, that's all he needs on the main thing. He needs to have one of these. Oh, my bad. One of these.
Wow.
Yeah, homie, and then shine it up like a mirror.
Fool, I wish I had
like a mirror right now. Whoa,
fool, I wish I had space in here, fool. But I like this whole thing is filled up with all kinds of crap, fool. I I got the arcade here. I got like the computer, and then I got the telephones on the wall. Un desmadre, güey, aquí tengo, güey.
I know your daughter's got the coolest dad, though. You know what I'm saying? When she gets older, yeah, my dad used to be on the phone with all the inmates. We'd be in the cutting it up.
Hopefully.
Gracias a ti.
Gracias
I was
a
on roll
ti.
call. Yeah, buenos días. Gracias a ti.
Gracias a ti.
Uno, dos, tres. Hey, you ever did the rutina? The rutina?
Hell nah, fool. We didn't have to do that in county, way.
Some cuentas were off the hook. You'll get some people go, uno, dos, tres. 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 And they get off a hand. And every time they switched up to a different rutina, depending who was calling it,
yeah,
they switch up the tone to that 1, 2, 3. And then in Spanish and English, and you can hear it, fool. You can hear it half a mile away when we're in the hall. The people that were in the immigration yard.
Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
That's how far they could hear it. You can hear it from 1 yard all the way across like a half a mile to the other side.
Yeah.
In Lancaster.
Oh, Lancaster? Hey, you know what? When I was in,
yeah.
So you know, when I was in camp, back in '97, because Challenger Camp is right next to Miraloma, is right next to Miraloma,
right
and Lancaster.
We can hear you guys.
Yeah, and I remember there was
we can
times.
hear you guys working out.
Yeah, we could also hear.
Yeah, we can hear you guys working out.
Hey, I remember this.
When we would work out. Huh?
I remember there was a few times that I heard, you know, when the COs would let loose, you could hear the shots going off.
Yeah.
Because we're right next door.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I can hear you guys working out over there.
Yeah.
And we turn it. When we would be in the hole working out, we would yell out, count, hella loud. You have to sound loud as loud as you could. If you got caught not doing it, you have to do 500 burpees at the end of the workout. So you can burpees the whole yard. If you couldn't play handball, basketball, you have to do burpees.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that's when it was like super loud. I remember that.
Hey.
Yeah, homito.
Casey,
you guys want to know what Santa Claus got me?
What happened?
You guys want to know what Santa Claus got me? You want me to say what I got from Santa Claus?
Yeah. Handle.
Nada, homeboy. I only got a Christmas party.
There it is, homie.
Best gift ever.
Hey, let me ask you, so when you got when you got the card in the mail, what did you think when you opened it up, way?
I was badass. I love it. To see a lowrider and then the dog. You know I love dogs, homie. So when I seen the dog right there chilling on the side,
yeah,
and there's a homie right there sitting on the butt, and then that's pretty much my best ride right there. That's a cutlass. It looks like a cutlass.
Right. Hey, I told AIA draw a lowrider in a prison courtyard, and that's what they came up with.
That is sick, bro. Hey, how about it? I wonder if with the AI, hey, you gotta help me out with the AI, man, because we've been looking for it. La Biddy K couldn't find it. I wonder if you ask AI to set up a collage, a pattern ready with certain whatever theme. I wonder if they'll print it out for you.
I mean, shit. You just gotta put. You know what you wanted to draw. I mean, it's not gonna draw exactly what you're picturing in your mind because they're gonna do whatever. It's gonna do whatever it wants to do, but it'll be a good image though.
Yeah. See if you could put one together with like dragon, prison tower, handcuffs, lowrider, what's it called? The hat.
Le queda un restante de 60 segundos.
The what?
Do with the baseball cap. Do with some badass like saggy clothes, some mustache stuff. They put all that together. I bet you'll make a badass collage.
I'll see when I get a minute. I'll throw on there. Hey, KC_Road. I live in the middle of Lancaster and Tehachapi. Tell him to hush a minute. Laughing out loud.
I'm the matralleta, KC.
She said radio.
Real life machine gun. Yeah, I'm machine gun heavy. I'm not machine gun Kelly. I'm machine gun heavy because I just don't shut up. I'm like volume, volume.
Radio.
Okay, watch. Look at what happens. Look at what happens though when I stop talking. Look, listen.
Hey, it's about to hang up. Full call back.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Let's see. Hey, thank you for that FYP 5 West 90304. Highly appreciate it. And then let me see. Hey, Lucy Gallegos, have I bought any more props? The last thing that I bought was right there. That I bought another phone. Now I got 3 prison phones. That one I couldn't even put it up on the wall because I have no space for it. But I'll figure out what I'm gonna do with it. Christina Rosas, Merry Christmas, gracias. And then let me see, Native Girl. Damn. So your son took a strike. Shh. Hey, tell him to be careful out there, cause those strikes ain't no joke.
This call is now being recorded.
Esta es Global Telling. Usted tiene una llamada prepagada de
Javier Yáñez.
un individuo encarcelado en de la prisión estatal de Centinela, California. Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada. You have a prepaid call. You will not be charged for this call. Para aceptar esta llamada, diga o oprima ahora el 5.
5.
Gracias por utilizar Global Telling.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hey, so
That's true.
So recently I went to LA and we cut through Lancaster and we stopped by. I was like, I told my lady, I want to stop by the camp. I know they closed it down, but I want to check it out. And they closed it down a few years ago. I think maybe like 3-4 years ago they closed it down. And I was talking to the security guard there, and he was telling me that they're gonna auction the property off right there where the camp is at.
What? You gotta go jump on that, homie.
You know?
Set up a little, yeah, that'd be cool.
Like a little walkthrough?
Cool to set up like before they close it down, like, and tell the little history of it.
Yeah.
You gotta hit up the right people and tell them, look, before you break that down, can I do a little documentary on it, like a little short? I want to walk through, tell them what you do,
yeah,
tell them what your program's about, and before it becomes something else, they could leave a little bit of history on the recorded data. You know what I mean? So I think that'd be a good idea.
Yeah.
What you think?
That's a good idea. As a matter of fact, I had emailed the LA County probation, but then I guess it turned out that the email that I used to email them at it's no longer valid anymore. So I ended up getting a rejection of the email. So I just gotta find some more email addresses that I could reach out to them at.
Que gacho for you.
Que gacho for me.
Hey, man, you realize how long? Hey, homie, like every time I get on here, time flies, you know? Like, I thought I called at 10 o'clock, and look at it. But yeah, homie, man, every time, bro. Every time, man. So the times that I haven't tapped in, but I know that it gives space to What is that?
My daughter, she's right here. She's complaining. She's telling me that how come I don't let her show her face on TikTok. She's like, when are you going to let me show my face?
Oh, that is so good. Tell her when she starts her little art program, and she starts showing her little art, maybe. But she's not old enough yet. When she gets a little bit older, yeah, because, not cool yet. Right?
Yeah.
Have you done that? Was it supposed to start like a little art thing? Was you supposed to put it like a little art channel or something like that?
Nah, we haven't started. We haven't started that yet, but it's a thought in the mind that.
Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
Hey, so I'm gonna send you a picture. Hey, she recently drew the logo for the Collect Call logo. I'm gonna show it to the listeners if they're looking. But I'm gonna send you a picture of it. She's a trip. She sat down right here the other day. I was on a phone call and she started drawing and she gave it to me. She was like, she was telling me to put it up on the wall.
I want to see it. Imagine though, like let's say that I know this is wishful thinking, but I do wish it that this becomes something like a big platform. Where this people could come get a little bit of inside information on the whole judicial system all the way around.
Yeah.
And it becomes pretty big, and then the girl, when she gets older, and we're not here no more or whatever, and she takes over, and she's got a little bit of her artwork that she did a long time ago when her dad used to run the program, So imagine that. That would be so cool.
Well, all her artwork for that she does, I normally I have a drawer back right behind me, and I just throw it all in there. For safekeeping, when she gets older, so she has that memory of the stuff that she would draw. Because for her age, I think, I don't know, like I don't know if I'm a parent or if she's talented. To me, she knows how to, she's doing it. She's doing the damn thing.
I asked Biddy K, and she told me too. And she was, she's so talented. I would always tell her about it. And she is smart. She is smart. And that's when I told you she remembered the day when you guys were for your birthday.
Yeah.
And she was climbing all on top of you. And I told her, get Papa a little punch for his birthday, because that's pretty much what we do. Like, we don't, not to hurt each other, just like to play like a little love tap.
Yeah.
And it was so funny because she actually kicked you. But she remembers that, and I appreciate that she does, So I tell her pretty much who I consider I consider people like a friend, You're like the outside friend, homie. And it's been a year already, bro.
Yeah, it has.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, it's been a year. Yep.
We hit the year mark already.
You're not lying.
Because we hooked up. Yeah, we hooked up before Christmas. And you even sent me that little dancing Santa Claus. Remember? I still have it.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
that was cool. So we're hitting the year mark. Same thing with Biddy K. All my friends that I met on here, whoever's listening, I send mine. And I say gracias for being a friend. All the pen pals that I got, the ones that came and went, in a good way or the bad way, whatever. I never did nothing wrong, but some of them disappeared. And it was cool, though. I appreciate the time they gave me. And, and whoever is still there, and chingo gracias, because it does make a difference. It really does.
Yeah.
Hey, Bobby.
Yeah, it's been that long.
Bobby.
Hey,
who's
this?
What are you doing?
Oh, what?
What do you mean? Sunshine.
Oh,
Sunshine.
my goodness. Hey, what's up? Hey, Sizzle for Sizzle? Oh, you snuck up on me? Damn.
Yes, I did.
Ooh. You're on the,
because you were hushing up for a minute.
I was. I said, what's up, KZ?
I don't think so. I still hear you talking. Hey, I'm gonna put some money on your books. Hey, I'm gonna put some money on your books for Christmas, okay?
Ah, man, thank you. I'm gonna have my music. I think you took that as a hit. I was telling people, please don't take it as a hit. When I was telling people I didn't have no music, and it's like the worst time to run out of music. My brother forgot to put in. But yeah, thank you, KC. I appreciate it.
I know you told me too already, so that's why.
Yeah. Remember? Yeah, we helped each other actually. Remember that time when with the phone and all that? So no, man, that goes a long ways. That's what I mean by good. I found a bunch of good friends and good pen pals. I appreciate you. That is cool. Where's little Bella?
She's at home. I'm
gone?
home now. Yeah, she's at her house.
Yeah, that's cool, James. Hey, how did you do that, James? Like, it came in so smooth. Like, everything sounds clean. Like, you got a new system, huh?
Nah, so so people on TikTok, they could actually tap in for, I could, like, if they hit me, if they send me an invite, I could pull them in. But, normally, I people are always sending, like, to co-hosts and do this and that, but I don't respond to it because I really don't know what's on their mind, but, Casey, she...
Yeah, just staying away from... Yeah, that's smart. Yeah, I like that. And you already know Casey's cool, so to let her in. But yeah, I could only imagine how much pressure there is in deciding who to come, who to let in, and because it's on live, and you don't want nobody getting ugly or saying nothing wrong or getting too personal. So I understand and I respect that. But that sounds cool. That was so cool. That's cool, Casey. What did you get for Christmas, Casey?
Money, scratchers.
A
Chiefs sweatshirt, my fridge.
Gift, I think. Yeah.
Another Chiefs sweatshirt.
That's cool.
And money from both of my kids.
Oh, cool. Tell your daughter, that's me, Jessica, tell her I said thank you. She said Merry Christmas to all of us, and I write back to her. And I hope
Bella got the phone. She was holding it. She's looking for you on the phone. She's saying, Javi?
Hi, little fella.
She couldn't see you, though.
Yeah,
she loves Javi.
Every time she sees a picture, it's me, huh? little bit. I'll never forget when she goes, "Having funny." Hey, Jay.
Yeah.
Jay,
Yeah.
One time on a video call, right? The little girl go under, and I was making her laugh. And when she was handing the phone back to her grandma, she tells her, "Having funny." She's 2 years old, but the way she said it was unbelievable. Like, that little girl's so smart. But yeah, man. Yeah, thank you. This was quite a surprise. I'll take this a little gift, a good present right here. I appreciate that, James. That was pretty cool.
For sure, güey.
Awesome.
So, hey, my boy, para que no se te vaya la canoa, homie.
Yeah, hey, homie, I get nervous sometimes because, at the same time, I'm trying to be like, because I got to be real careful. This has helped me become more social without using much bad words and speaking more like a little cleaner, versus how I usually, in here we use a bunch of bad language and we're pretty vulgar, pretty cuss words. So getting on here, I always check myself and I remember, okay, you got to make sure you don't say too many bad words. Don't send them to TikTok jail. Don't say Casey to TikTok jail because she's been in TikTok jail. Huh, Casey, you been in TikTok jail too? They be lying too, huh? Tell them what they sent you for one time. Remember you said this?
Oh, man, for all kinds of stuff. They be tripping.
For all kinds of stuff. They be tripping. Yeah, they be tripping, homie. I think we all got to write a 602. We got a 602 them. What do you think?
Yeah.
You know what a 602 is?
Hey, fool, you know what? I think when it comes to TikTok, they're a lot worse fool than the CDC fool because they just automatically deny your appeals. They just rubber stamp it. Like nobody actually looks at it.
Oh wow!
You get reported for the dumbest things.
Yeah.
Wow! Yeah, I heard. One of them was a Christmas tree. Yeah, didn't you post up a Christmas tree, JT? Didn't you tell me you posted up a picture of a Christmas tree or something? What was it? Who was it? Somebody told me they posted up a picture of a Christmas tree and they banned them for a week. I'm like, what? It must have been the Grinch. The Grinch was there on. The manager was the Grinch.
They tried to ban me. They tried to ban me for dangerous activity on my live. We were just talking about food.
You're not doing nothing wrong. I think we better. I think we better shut up about that now because they're probably going to get mad. So ban them for that.
Well, I'm in an agency, so it helps you. Yeah, I'm in an agency. So
man, but that's cool, man. Good to hear from you, KC. I know.
You too, because you didn't call me back.
I don't call much.
You didn't call me back the other day.
Hey, how you be doing that? He said, "I'll call you back," and the crickets and nothing. Yeah.
I know.
I called for Christmas. I did call. No, you got me messed up.
No, you did not.
You missed me with that one because I did call.
Oh, my gosh.
You missed calls. And I did this morning, too. That's why I called everybody for Christmas. Nobody picked up. Nobody. Not even my mom. And that one was...
my mom didn't pick up.
I left a note on my window. I was telling Santa Claus to shake the spot. Like, don't even come. Don't even think about it. I put a note on my window. I don't want to sound on my pad. No, I didn't find nobody. I woke up. I had a cold tamale for breakfast. I had tamales last night. I couldn't finish them though. Big ass tamales.
Hey, Javi.
But yeah, man, it's all good, babe. Yeah.
Hey, so we got about 2 minutes. We got about like 2 minutes before this call ends. After this one, this will be it. So I gotta go.
Yeah.
I gotta come. Handle some stuff before my lady gets on my
Esta
bumper.
llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
But any messages?
Assemble all those toys for your daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah. I'm gonna tell everybody. I'm gonna send my shout out to Fish Slayer again, man. If you're listening, I send mine. I do call from time to time, but I know you're busy a lot, so I don't try to ring it all the time. Same with ICEMAN, everybody else, I'm Biddy K, everybody's listening. Eventually I'll call. I'm gonna try to call as many people today for Christmas. I don't know how you do that. I don't think I did that last year, but I'm gonna try to do it this year. But yeah, saludos a todos. La Marlene, la hermana, and you too, James, and the little artist, and KC for sure. Little Bella, Letty, the homegirl Letty, she's in TJ right now with her family.
Oh yeah.
And her husband and all that. No, and John Christmas over there. So saludos a mi prima Lorena, mi prima Papi, my little Smiley, Itzel, everybody, homie. Handle, your turn, yo.
Hell yeah.
Fun,
Hey,
yo.
highly appreciate everybody. Hope everybody's having a good holiday. And if you're not, then hopefully next year, everything will turn up. But like I said around here, life's like
Merry
a candle.
Christmas.
Once you blow it
I call
out.
KC. Oh, yeah, don't forget KC. Don't forget
KC.
KC before you turn the candle off. Huh?
Le
Hell
queda
yeah.
un restante de 60
Hey,
segundos.
shout out to everybody. Fish Slayer, KC, El Iceman, and everybody. Biddy K.
All right, KC. I'll call up.
All
I'll
right.
call you up. I'll call up, KC. Thank you. Okay,
All
you
right.
guys all right, James. Salute to everybody. You guys have a good one.
You too.
Bye.
Hey, like I said around here, life's like a candle. Once you blow it out, it's lights out. And with that, we are out. A rato. All right, KC. Have a good one.
All right. You too.
All right.